What? Hello, my beautiful sister. Good evening. How we all doing? How we all doing? Today we are going to have an interesting topic. So there are a lot of problem in marriages, and as you can see, I title it your wife, your mother and your wife, who is going to come first? Guys, let me just share myself out. Hello, my people. How we all doing? You guys are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Please share me out. Oh, please share me out. I'm going to be sharing myself out. Guys, I'll put my number there. You feel free to contribute and as we start. Happy weekend, guys. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. Hello, Shinwe Glory. How's the family? How are we all doing? Let me share myself out, guys. You are welcome. Thanks for coming. So if you want to share out, you see under my video, you see a place share. Then you will not see one red something up of it. And when you click that share, you will see red something. You click it, then you cannot write come in or anything. You will not share, you post it. It's easy, it's not too hard when you click my video, because now you have community, so you can easily share people out. It's easy, kind of. Gracious channel, you are welcome. Thanks for coming. We are going to be having an interesting topic. Gracious channel, you are welcome. You are so funny. You said the question is difficult. It's not really difficult to that is where a lot of men, a lot of husbands is having problem with it. Some don't really know how to manage it. Guys, it's not really difficult. It's just like you have to place a priority. You know the role of your mom and you know the role of your wife. But sometimes a lot made a mistake to scatter their home by bringing their wife, because your mom and your wife, they don't really have anything they are dragging. The both of them are very, very important in man's life. It's like the question is share me out, so my people. Let me put my number there so that we can. Yeah, Shinwe, thank you. Now you see, you share me out. I see it on my wall. Thank you for sharing me out. Thank you. Let me just put my number. Thank you for coming. Thank you. You guys are welcome. You are welcome. So, happy weekend, guys. And this topic is so interesting. We said your mom and your wife, who is going to come first? Who is coming first? Share. A lot of African men, from where we are coming from, a lot of them is really having problem. Some will put their mom first. Some prefer to say anything to their mom. To run their home, their mom will tell them how to run their home, which is very, very, very bad. Your mom is very important to you, and likewise, your wife is so important. You have to make the both of them understand they have nothing that they are dragging. They are not in competition. The love for a mother is different from the love of a wife. Your wife is your better half. Your mom is the one that brought you, gave birth to you, carried you when you were young, nourished you, you were big, and you now get married to a wife. While a wife is the one that is going to bring forth your children. Two of them are playing different roles in your life. So no one is first and no one is second. Share me out, my people. Let's roll tonight, guys. As a married man, whether in a relationship or married, you don't have to say my mother comes first. In anything I do, I will always put my mother first. That is very wrong. The love you're supposed to have for your mom is different from the love you have from your wife. The both of them is very, very important in your life. No one first, no one second. They are not in competition. Yes, so my sister, this topic is so interesting. And that is where a lot of our men have problem. They don't know how to manage it, how to say, Mom, this is your role. My wife, this is your role. Your mom is very important because she's the one that carried you and brings you into this world. While your wife is there to give birth to your own children, you don't sleep with your wife. Some people will say, hey, this is my wife because mommy, I don't sleep with you. This is my wife when I don't support her, my home with. No, there is a way you will bring the two of them. The two of them will know that they are equal in your life. You have to place them and make them to understand that both of them are equal. Because whereby your mom and your wife, they understand their part, that they are equal. No one is less, no one is high. Then the home will be peaceful. But by the time you now make your wife to understand that she comes first before your mom, that is another big problem in home. Your marriage will not be settled because your mom will always be hitting on that. You put your wife hands on my head, anything, you are always supporting your wife. And when you are not in good terms with your mom, that is also another problem. So you have to make the both of them to understand, mom, wife, two of you are very, very important in my life. you two are not in competition. That is the first thing you have to say. They have to understand that they are not in competition in any way in your life. No one is less, no one is so important. The both of them are equal and they are very important in your life. Hello, my beautiful sister, Trisha Ward. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for showing me love. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Please feel free to contribute. So feel free to call. My number is there. If you want to call, you can call me on WhatsApp and also contribute your own part. Because nowadays, this thing is always causing problem in home. My husband, anything that we want to do at home, my husband will first of all go and seek opinion from his mom, how he's going to run his home. Is very, very bad. It's causing a lot of problem. When there's anything first at home in your marriage, first you have to share it with your wife. Not calling your mom for ideas how you are going to run your home. Because your wife's supposed to be your better half. You need to understand her. So when there's anything, you discuss it with your own wife. And if you need an advice also from your mom and say, Mom, look at what, there's a way you are going to present it. First, you say to your wife, and your wife will say, I don't really have idea. Why don't we ask mommy? So that is when the both of them really know their role in your life. Because your wife will easily bring your mom in. Because you know that she's not so superior. You handle them equal. But whereby any little thing, my mom said, then the woman will now feel, oh, so in anything that we are doing, I don't have my own say. Every time is your mom, your mom, your mom. So that is when problem always comes. She will now feel that any little thing, you always bring your mom first before her. And also there is also another thing. Sometimes you are married and now you want to go home with your mom and maybe you have 2 children, and so a lot of women always have problem with this. Some mother-in-law like to sit at the front seat of the car and say, this is my son car. And that is another big problem also. On a normal circumstance, even if you are going hard, your mom, fine, is the one that gave birth to you. You like to sit on his son car, but not on the front seat. Then another problem comes. Okay, thank you, my sister, Gracious China. Thank you. Then another problem will come. Everything have to have priority. As you are driving the car, your wife's supposed to sit at your side. There is another thing. Then you see some mother-in-law, now they want to be in a competition with a daughter-in-law, which is not supposed to be so. Everybody's supposed to know their own priority and their position in this man's life. When everybody knows this, the home or the marriage will be so peaceful and nobody will feel one is above the other or you love one more than the other. So guys, you can still contribute your own. The telephone number is there. So it's not one person talking. So let's just contribute the little we know and how we can handle this problem, because the thing is really difficult and it's bringing a lot of stress, a lot of problem in marriages. You will see a lot of daughters-in-law are always complaining. Anytime my husband always bring his mother first, anything we do at home, his mother is going to say this, anything that the mother say, that is what is going to use. So it's really causing a lot of problem. So the advice I have here for married men, please make your wife and your mom to understand both of them are not in competition. They are very, very important in your life. No one comes first. Both of them are equal and they come at the same time. Hello, my beautiful sister, Victoria's Vlog. You are welcome. Thanks for coming. We have a very, very important message that is causing a lot of problem in marriages. A lot of wives do complain that their husband always puts their mom first. In everything, they always put their mom first, which is causing a lot of problem in marriages. This supposed not to be so. That is what we are just talking about this evening. Feel free to contribute your own. You can put it in comments and I will read it out. Then we'll see how it goes. So there, my beautiful people. I think this video will help one or two people. Even as a wife, you're supposed to know your role. You are not in competition. It's just an understanding. You don't have to be in competition with your mother-in-law. The love from a mother is different, while the love from a wife is different. The both is two different things. Feel free to contribute, feel free to call if you feel like calling. Just call and contribute your own parts and make us to understand. If you are a man watching, just contribute and how you feel. Why? What are the reasons? What makes you to say, in anything, I choose my mom first? Or if you are a wife and you are finding it difficult or the thing is giving you, is stressing you up, most time your husband always puts the mother first. And feel free to share your own, and then maybe there will also be a solution and how you go about it. Just feel free, call on WhatsApp and let's discuss it together. But the best way to go in a relationship or in a marriage, men, you have to make your wife and your mom to understand that the both of them, the love you have for both of them is equal. No one comes first, no one is low, the both of them is equal. That is the best way. That is how you are going to handle it. Make them to understand they are both equal. They are not in competition. So you are not choosing one and leave the other. The both of them are very, very important in your life. You love them equal, you cherish them equal. No one is less, no one is higher. That is what you make them to understand in a relationship, in a marriage, that I'm not making anyone superior and letting the other one down. The both of them are equal in your life and they are very, 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 very important and useful. When you make them to understand that, there will be a peace in that relationship. Feel free to contribute if there's any, so it might be useful. So how we are doing, my people? Your mother and your wife, who comes first? It's somehow so difficult, eh? It's really, really difficult. Who comes first? In a marriage, in a relationship, make them to understand they are equal. The both of them are superior. The both of them are very, very, very important. Here, guys, they are really, really important. When you want a peaceful home, you want your marriage to be successful, make your mom and your wife to understand. First thing, they are not in competition. Make them to understand that both of them are very, very important in your life, in that home, in that relationship, that they are equal. So guys, now we all know that in a home, in a relationship, in marriage, no one comes first. So let's just dive into another part. What builds a home? When we say in a relationship, a lot of people are complaining too many things, stress in marriage. What are these keys that we need in a relationship? One is tolerance, patience. We have to accommodate. When you are patient, when you can accommodate any character, any attitude, there will be peace in your home. You have to tolerate one another. You have to tolerate your husband. Even the kids, you have to tolerate them. That is very, very important. So guys, share me out. So it's very, very important. Your mother and your wife, who comes first? Who comes first? Someone should contribute in writing, in calling, and let's see. Who do you think is going to come first? Is it your wife or that your mom? Let us know who is coming first. Let's know, guys. Drop your opinion, drop your own suggestion. Who do you think is supposed to come first for your own mind? We are not going to take it personal, guys. Just contribute. It's a contribution. Who do you think is going to come first? Let's know. Drop your own comments. You can drop it by comment. You can call in. We are not going to take it personal, guys. Let's know from your own opinion. Your mom or your wife, who do you think is going to come first in your relationship, in your marriage, Or if you are going to tell us you are not going to trade your mom for anything, or you not trade your wife for anything, your wife will always come first, or your mom will always come first. Just drop your own comments and let's see to that, guys. Drop your comment and let's see to that. Who do you think is going to come first? Let us know, guys. Let us know, guys. Just drop your own comment and let's see. Let us know. Let us know your own opinion. Let us know your own opinion, guys. Make us to understand who do you think is going to come first. If they asked you to choose, who are you going to choose? Are you going to choose your mom? Are you going to choose your wife? Let us know. Or how are you going to handle the situation? Your mom and your wife. How will you handle it if they ask you to choose who is going to come first in your life? Make us understand. You can drop your own comments. Or is it very bad? Men that always bring their wife first. Is it bad? Or make us to know if man bring his mother first, he choose his mother before his wife, is it a bad thing? Give your own opinion. Let us know, guys. Just put it in contribution, write it, or feel free to call and let's relate it together. What is your own opinion? Like, my own, I think, is good when a man choose his mother first, because the wife can go anytime, any day. The mother is always there, because a lot of men is doing it. They say a lot of men chooses their wife, chooses their mother to their wife, because they always have it in mind, in thought, that the wife can easily go when there is stress and put up with another man, but the mother will always be there when in time of difficulties, anything, the mom is always there. So that is why sometimes some men always choose their mother, but sometimes some men will also choose their wife and say, I choose my wife, she's the mother of my children, she's always there for me. When I need someone to lay my shoulder on, to have to, in terms of love making, the woman is there, the wife is there. Some choose their wife. It's personal thinking and personal deception. So we don't have to blame any who chooses his wife or who chooses his mother. The both of them have reason of choosing the mother first, bringing the wife in second position, or that in third position. So even bring their wife in third position, the mother, the children, and before the wife. Why some will put the wife first, children and mother? So depend, and they have their own reasons, and so we don't really have to blame them for that. The both of them, when they give their own reason, is also a plus for them. But what we are talking about tonight is that we are making these men, this husband, these brothers, this uncle, we are making them to understand no one comes first. Your wife, your mother. Make them to understand that both of them are equal and they are very, very important in your life. When the both of them understand this, everything will just go smooth. Don't think of the negative side that, when I bring my wife first, when I make my wife first, what about if I have stress with this woman? This woman will go away and get married to another man. Then you lose everything to her. Then your mom will always be there for you. Yeah, it's very important. But whereby these two of them know their role in your life, the marriage will be peaceful. And when there is stress, there is no home without a stress. When this stress will come up, there will be a wisdom and third party, or anyhow, the stress will be handled and everything will be peaceful again. Nobody will blame each other and say, yeah, it's because you always bring your mom first in anything we do at home. And your mom will not also have any blame to say, yeah, I always tell you, every time you say my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife, nobody will blame anybody, because you make them to understand their position in your life, and you make them to understand that both of them are not dragging anything. They are not in competition of dragging anything. So when you make them to understand this thing, the home will be peaceful, and you as a man, you will also have a rest of mind, because none of them have position. They know that you value and appreciate them in your life, that anything you do for A, you can as well do it for B. It's only when you make them to understand, then they will not feel that one is superior, one is inferior. So that is what is very, very important. So that is what we are trying to talk about. You should not look onto it that, I'm bringing my wife, I'm choosing my wife, so that because I'm enjoying this part, she's making baby for me. No. Or I'm going to choose my mom. When my wife will leave me, my mom will be there for me. That is a selfish interest. Guys, make the both of them to understand they are important and they are equal in your life. That is very, 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 very important. That is the key thing, the key number one. Not on your own selfish interest. Don't make anyone superior and don't make anyone inferior. The both of them are very important in your life, guys. Guys, feel free to share me out. Feel free to share this video out. Share it to your loved one. It might help one or two person out there. Just share this video. Let it reach out to people. It's very important. And a lot of people is suffering and dying in a relationship. They don't really know who to choose or how to place these two people, these two important people in their life, how to place them in where they belong, and whereby everybody will be peaceful. It's really difficult for a lot of men. They are choosing wrongly and they are handling their relationship in a wrong way. Your mom is important and your wife is very important. Make them to understand they are not in a competition with their selves. They are not in a competition. And you as a man don't have that selfish interest that in times of stress, in times of trouble, my wife can easily go while my mom will be there. That is a selfish interest. Whereby you have this in the back of your thoughts is another problem. When you really love your wife, you cherish her. In times of trouble, in anything, no matter the storm, it will come and go and she will be there. That is another thing you have to have in your mind. Don't always say, my wife can come and go, but my mom is always there. So, guys, have this thought in your mind that both of them are equal. No matter the circumstances, no one is going. No one is leaving anyone. The both of them will be there in your life to handle things, to make things straight. Guys, that is what you have to understand. Your mom is important. Your wife is important. There are certain things that your wife will do that your mom cannot do. And there are things that your mom will do, your wife can't do it. So these are things that you really have to understand, that the both of them are very, very important in your life, guys. Make them understand no competition. You are my best and you are my best. So when they both understand this, it will be very, 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 very good. Guys, if you are still here watching me till this time, share this video, guys. Share it. Share this video. Let it go viral. Let it get to a lot of people. It might be useful for some people. It will help one or two people to know how to handle their mother and wife in a relationship. No one comes first. I'll be saying it, hitting it a lot of time. No one comes first. Your mom is important and your wife is important. Make them understand they are not in competition. You love both equally. And the both are very, 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 very important. When you make them understand this, everything will go perfectly. No one will see his or herself little below or that say, I'm the number one, or he chose me first, he chose me second. No. They will know that they always come at the same time. So guys, thank you. Who do I have that is watching? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, my amazing people. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for always supporting my channel. There will be more and more things that will be coming in this channel, guys. Thank you all. Thanks for your support. Feel free to share my video. Share it to your loved ones. And guys, if you are not yet monetized and you want to, feel free to go to my about section, pick up my number, contact me, and let's talk. And thank you all. Thank you once again. Say happy weekend. Bye bye.